Okay, for this activity, we need grown-ups. Grown-ups required. Now, for tomorrow, we're going to actually do some very similar thing tomorrow. But tomorrow, if possible, get your grown-ups to print out the activity that's in the description. Say, print this out, print this out. Now, if you've got any older learners at home, then the older learners, there's loads of different things. So print it all out and then cut it all out and get them to make at least 2 copies. One for you, a copy of everything for you, and copy of something for all the different learners, depending on what age they are. So, and then I'm just go, ooh, I don't know what, I started doing something there, it didn't work. I wanted to start a watch party, that's it. And now what I want to do is get this, and that what I've discovered is when I start a watch party, I've got to select where it goes. That's the bit I was missing, or if they changed it or something. So I've got to really look at it carefully and then put the link in so everyone gets the link and start that. Okay, cool. Because we're going to actually, I can't print out. We were supposed to be actually doing the real activity, we print it out, and I didn't succeed in printing it out. Therefore, I'm going to have a go at making it. So you definitely need a grown up. I'm going to show you the screen and I'm going to be making it. I'll show you what it's going to look like first. And then I'm going to be, wait a minute, I just want to start playing this other one so that I can see comments. Oh, no, that's what I said. I'd have a look on here. That's what I'm going to do it on my phone. I'll show you. I'm going to do it on my phone. So I'm going to, whoopsie, I'm going to make the group come up on my phone. And when I make the group come up on my phone, there, then I can play it, and then I can see if you make any comments, I can see them if it comes up. It hasn't come up yet. Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? Oh, that's me. Cool. Right. Okay, now if you put any comments in the group, I can see them on my phone. And if you put any comments in the watch party, I can see them on the computer. Oh, but I'll do that afterwards. Yay. Right. Now, I'm going to show you what we're going to make, and then we're going to make it and see how we do. Let's have a look. Show you what we're going to make, which means I'm going to share the screen with you. Somehow I will succeed. It's not there. Close that. Let me see, bring that one up. Whoopsie, it's disappeared. That's not right. Oh, it must be down here then. Okay. No, here we go. A bit further down, 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 down. Whoop. Ah, that's what we're looking for. So I'm going to share that with you. Hopefully we'll see it now. Yes, there it is. That is what we're going to make. And I'm going to do it using tools that oh, I see, I've just noticed a distinction. The great thing about making it yourself is that you realize things that you don't realize necessarily the first time you look at them. I've just seen a detail I hadn't noticed before. Some people notice details straight away, and I have to look at things 2 or 3 times sometimes to see it. But if you go and make it, then you really notice it. So you might do it the first time. Oh, I missed that out. Oh, I missed that one out. So making things is super important to help you understand. Now, we're going to do this and see what happens. And then we're going to print it out and cut it out and see which one's better, which one works better. Let's have a look. So you've seen what we're going to make. Now I'm going to change it so you can see what I'm doing. Stop share. Share, visualizer, boom, share. Now I've got this little thing in the way. Get rid of that. Okay, so let's see, move that up a bit. Okay, so you can see what I can see. Now the first one we had to make was a square. So I'm using this as a set square because chances are, if you're at home, you don't have a set square. So I'm going to start with this. I'm going to use, hopefully I'll get these distances about right. I'm going to adjust the distances in a second, but that's my square. Whoops. That's my right angle. As I say, for really early years, grown-ups, you totally need to do this. For slightly not so early years, you can do it with them, or you can both do it and have the early years person do their own version of it. That's another possibility. So we're going to say that distance is 1, and that distance is 1. So then we're going to make the triangle. So that's 1, that's 1. And we're going to make the triangle from there to there. This is not going to be perfect, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. So we get rid of that. We don't need that bit, and we don't need that bit. So this is so not perfect. Now, the next right angle comes off of here. Now, again, because actually what we need to do is make that line really light and long. Because the best way to make a good right angle, good angle, is if you've got plenty of length to, you can do the whole length there. Plenty of length to work with, because if you just base it on that little bit there, you could get it slightly wrong. Whereas if we can have it on the whole length all the way down to here, then that would give us a better chance of getting. Now, what we can do is we can mark on here that distance, which is 2 centimeters, just so you know, that's what I'm using, is 2 centimeters. Whoopsie, mark on it accurately. It's kind of in the, no, it's not accurate at all. Start again, nice, accurate, just 1 stroke, 2 centimeters there. And that's how long that line wants to be, up to there. Now we're getting somewhere, now we're cooking on gas. We can use this ruler now. So that's a right angle there. This ruler joins that and that. And that's the 2 centimeter point there. So now we're going to do this whole length. So that, well, actually not the whole length, it's just down to here. Or we can do the whole length. Just a nice and faint line. Whoops, that's a proper triangle. But that wants to be a solid line. Now let's see if we can do the next one. Again, we're going to use this. Where's our marked point? Here it is, it's on this one. So we now follow on that line, all the way down to here. Mark that there. Can draw the line. This is not super accurate, definitely not super accurate. That's just to get the right angle. And now we're going to draw the long line. Okay, and the next one. So this is what I call, that's a bit of a fudge, really. If you use proper equipment, then you will get much more accurate drawing. If you're a draftsman or draftsperson would be shocked at us doing it this way. But when you're a certain age, it's fine. You're learning, and these tools are things, if you don't have a set square and a protractor at home, again, get this faint line down there. If you don't have a set square and a protractor at home, you can use the corner of, call it a vertex, of a piece of paper to make a right angle. This is a little set of paper card that we're using for our arts and crafts. There we go. Now join those lines together. How many do we need of these? That's 1. Every one of these is 1. There's 1. I know it's 2 centimeters, but it's not about the length of it. It's that they're all, you can call it a length of 1. It's like 1 unit length. Oh, that's quite pretty having these extra lines here. So how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So far we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got to do 2 more, and then we'll have the same picture and we can go and compare them. So again, right angle. I hope we have volume here. I hope we have volume. Please let me tell me I've got volume. I did do the volume, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Woo! Shock, horror, gratitude, visualizer, share, go back. I don't have my microphone on me, but you should be able to hear where my microphone is. I'll put it on now. You'll probably have your ears popped now. Microphone's on me now. There you go. Sorry about the scrunchy noise while I put my microphone on. Got a right angle there, right angle there. Not very accurate. Look, that should have been further down, but it'll do. Whoopsie, don't use that for that line. You can see how inaccurate that is. So I'm making it even more inaccurate if I use that to draw the straight lines. Adding inaccuracy upon inaccuracy does not help the project. And then make that, is that a straight line there? No, look, see, otherwise I might have thought that was a straight line from there to there, but it's not. See how this one comes out a little bit? So it's not a straight line, but you could have thought it was, and that would have added even more inaccuracy into our little project here. There you go. Draw that across there. That's more or less where it is. It's hard for me to get my head over it, because if I put my head over it, then you can't see. So you can get right in and close. You can get everyone to make this and see what different people make. And tomorrow we're going to print out, and now let's see what, whoopsie, do the activity. What is the activity? Let's have a look. Cool. All right. Well, I think we can be pretty proud of that. Now let's see what the activity says. What are our questions? Well, we've got cut out the 7 shapes, mix them up, find out what you notice about them, and then arrange them back in order again. So draw them, or tomorrow print them out, cut them up, rearrange them, and then what do you notice? Can you put them back together as a shell? And what other shapes can you make with these same pieces? You can keep going, you can get bigger and bigger. If we'd start, where would we have to, that's a lovely question. Where would we have to start this on this sheet of paper in order to make the shell as big as we possibly can make it? We still got the visualizer, yes. So where would we need to start it? Should we start it here? Should we start it here? Should we start it here, here, here? Where would we need to start it to make as big a shell as we possibly can? And remembering that every one of these edges is 1. So what is increasing? What's remaining the same? What is increasing? What is there anything that's decreasing? So what's getting smaller? What's getting bigger? What's staying the same? What are the similarities? So what are things are the same and what things are different? So enjoy. That's what we're doing for today. And please do print that out if you possibly can. And I'll be back and do the same activity, but we're going to cut it out, which means we get to explore all those other questions. And I know I might get my grandson to do this tonight. And I know he's going to come up with some things that I never even thought of. So I'm excited about this. Thank you very much. Oh dear, I thought you've had that itty bitty head in the middle of the screen with a shell on it. So thank you very much. Now let's have a look since we did, let's see. Okay, I don't see any comments on the group. Thank you for joining us, though. There is somebody there. And don't know who it is. It's a surprise because there's no comment. And let's see what's on the watch party. Wants me to move the tab. I don't want to move the tab. I want to see who's on the watch party. Let's have a see. Lucy, hello. Aileen, lovely to see you. Evelyn Cook from Bognor. And Emilio Lopez, buenos dias. I don't know where you are, Emilio. And Layla. Hello, Layla. Thank you so much for joining us. And so we'll see you. The next one is 8 o'clock tonight, London time. And I'll have my grandson. Yes, I'll have my grandson. Hopefully he will. I mean, obviously I don't make him do it. It's only when he wants to, but I think he's going to get engaged in this one. He will call it a Fibonacci spiral because he loves his Fibonacci spirals, and we're going to see where we are going to be investigating that at some point, is whether or not there is a Fibonacci spiral in shells, and if there is, how it works. So in the spiral shells, this one that we're making is definitely not a Fibonacci spiral, because this every edge of every external edge is 1 unit. And you will see when we do the Fibonacci what the differences are. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. And I will stop the live. Take care. See you next time.